final aspect to me is really teaching your team as well as yourself to do things until they're done. Stress and chaos, those come from open loops or things being started and not finished. So what you want your team to do and you want yourself to do is get into the habit of doing things and declaring them done. This is finished, not this is almost done and I'm going to circle back to it. There's a simple rule that has been around for a long time, and it's called the 2-minute rule. As you're looking at the things you're going to do today, or your team is going to be looking at the things to do, and I'd encourage you to really teach and train them on this. If something can be completed in 2 minutes or less, and you look at that, whether it's an email or whether it's a task on your task list, if you can do it in 2 minutes, ask yourself that question. And if you can, do it immediately. Don't do something first. If it caught your eye and it's 2 minutes or less, just do it right then and there, knock it off, cross it off the list, and declare it done. As you start going through your day with that type of a mindset, you and your team are going to be very surprised how much you actually get done, right? I'm sure we've already talked, everybody has a list. We already talked about making your list and setting your calendar up. But when you have that list, it's very satisfying seeing it being crossed off, right? The other thing that I always recommend doing when you have your list, or your processor has their list, or your assistant has their list, is once you have the list, kind of make a note on the side of it that says approximately how much time is this going to take me, right? Maybe we got to send out the Jones disclosures today for your processor, and she's like, okay, disclosures take me 30 minutes to fully complete and get them done and sent. So she has a little 30 next to it. When she's finding herself finishing a task and moving on to the next one, she's going to look and say, how much time do I have until I have to go do something else? If she's got 30, she can jump on that. If she's only got 10, do not start the Jones disclosures, because you know that's a 30-minute thing. So don't start something when you only have 10 minutes, right? Find a couple other things on your list that take 4 minutes. Do 2 of them, you'll have 2 minutes to spare, and move on. So starting and not finishing is the worst thing you can do from an efficiency standpoint, not just individually as an originator, but also as your team. So I think teaching your team to be more efficient in turn allows you to become more efficient. So keep with the 2-minute rule, identify all of your tasks of how long you anticipate them taking, and really start looking at things that way and declaring them done. If you can declare things done, close loops, not have conversations via email, and this goes for your team as well, you guys are going to be 10 times more efficient. You're going to close more loans, you're going to work less hours, and you're going to be happier with what you're doing. And ultimately, these are the things that allow you to grow your business versus just being in business.